Resonance might be the third Plague Tale adventure, but it is a standalone prequel with a lot more action than the previous stealth-focused games. If you want to survive its combat encounters and see all that the Isle of Minos has to offer, then you're going to need some pointers. Lucky for you, I've got 8 of them right here. Resonance has some fairly open areas, as well as an assortment of environmental puzzles. Put those two together, and it can be easy to lose track of where you're headed or what puzzle elements you need to keep in mind. Fortunately, Sophia carries around a sketchbook that you can browse by pressing down on the D-pad on your controller. Doing so lets you flip through several pages of sketches, including important symbols that you'll need to remember and match during puzzle sections. The book automatically updates when you learn new information, so if you need to double check or figure out what you should be looking for, it's easy to take a look. Bonus tip, if you're having trouble finding the right viewing angle for any of your light orb puzzles, look for these eye symbols on the ground. They indicate possible places to stand.
That must be it. Just need the right spot.
As you're exploring, you'll find a variety of artifacts, charms, and other pickups. Artifacts add flavor to the adventure, but they're really there for completionists. Charms, on the other hand, are important for every player. As you explore, keep an eye out for little chests on the ground. There will be a prompt to open them as you get closer. There are 6 different types of charms, and each one brings its own bonus. For example, beads increase the chance that an archer's arrow will miss you, and bracelets give you a chance to not actually die upon taking a final hit. If you're looking for a way to equip these in the menu, you won't find it. Every charm you pick up is automatically activated. All bonuses apply, all the time. Even better, these effects stack, so the more bracelets you find, the more likely you'll stay alive after a nasty hit. The same thing does not apply to blades, however. Sophia can find a number of weapons throughout her adventure, each of which comes with its own perk like bleed damage or a special piercing attack. You will have to select which one you want to use, so consider your personal playstyle as your collection grows. And if you're looking for more blades, keep an eye out for these sword-shaped monuments decorated with skulls around the island. They mark tombs where the blades are buried, and they often require solving a puzzle to open the way.
I'll take a quick look in there.
We also have a complete guide for the whole collection on our wiki if you want to check that out. Blades are just one part of your playstyle. How you carry yourself in combat is also really important. When Sophia isn't attacking, she can either parry or dodge incoming attacks. Each one has its own trade-off. Parrying has a tighter timing window, but it allows you to build the enemy's stagger meter and counter quickly. Since the game doesn't have a lock-on, you can press the parry button for any attack from any direction, even while in the middle of your own attacks. Dodging gets you out of danger more easily, but it also takes you away from being able to stab right back. It's also the only way to avoid red attacks for most of the game. Practice both of these and get a feel for which one you prefer, because they'll determine which skills you should unlock first. Sophia earns resonance points from certain combat encounters, and she can also pick them up in the world. Just keep an eye out for shiny things on the ground as you're exploring. There aren't many skills to purchase, but you should still consider how you like to fight when deciding what to invest in. For example, the Aegean Deflect is great if you like parries, because it can double the stagger damage you deal back. Your first skill will only cost 5 resonance points, but this number increases by 5 with each new skill that you buy. There are only so many points in the game, so you do need to make a choice. Thankfully, you can respec at any time in the skills menu, so you're free to refund all your points and try something completely different whenever you want. Each skill has its own mastery level, which always costs 10 points to unlock, allowing you to toggle between 2 extra perks. For example, that same deflect ability can either let you parry red attacks or stack damage on your next hit after a parry.
I'll cut through all of you!
Sophia carries a grappling hook, but it's not just for climbing or swinging over pits. It's also a big part of combat. Grappling deals stagger damage, and it also yanks the enemy toward you, which is good for pulling one target out of the crowd. Just be ready to dodge or parry if they're in the middle of an attack on their way over. Note that you can't pull the larger armored or shielded enemies toward you. Also, anytime there's an archer around, make them the priority, yank them down from their perch, and finish them off. Otherwise, you're going to be dodging arrows for the whole fight. If you see the target warning on screen, get moving. Sophia will also learn an ultimate focus attack during her adventure. The meter fills with every hit, parry, or dodge, and when it's full, you can trigger a big sweeping combo that deals a bunch of damage all around you. The focus attack is automatically unlocked, but knowing when to use it is another matter. As you might expect, one of the best times to use it is whenever you find yourself surrounded. The focus attack has a wide area of effect, so you can push enemies back and possibly knock a few out in one go. The other best time is against any larger brute enemy. You can bulldoze them with a bunch of damage instead of wearing them down with parries and dodges. Same goes for any boss fights.
Death's coming for us all here!
Throughout the game, you will periodically control the Greek warrior Theseus during flashbacks. These are pretty big battles, so you'll need to be on your A game with those parries and dodges. Theseus also has a focus attack like Sophia, but unlike her, no grapple hook. Sophia's upgrades also do not apply to Theseus, so take it from me, be extra careful with those red attacks, especially if you've gotten used to parrying them with your skill upgrades.
I'll crush you!
Resonance is an action-packed game with several twists and turns along the way. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll be able to make it through any puzzles, punch-ups, or platforming challenges on Minos. And if you want help tracking down any of the game's fancy collectibles or defeating the bosses you might come across, you're already in the right place. IGN.